Okay, example 1 here. Rewrite the equation to express W in terms of V, H, and L. So this might be super overwhelming at first, but really the focus is here when it says express W. This means solve for W. Express W just means solve for W. The in terms of V, H, and L just simply means that you're going to have a V and an H and an L in your answer. So again, we're still using these inverse operations here. So if I want to isolate the W, what's preventing the W from being by itself? The L and the H. All right, what operation is going on between the L, the W, and the H? That would be multiplication, right? I don't see any operation, so I'm assuming that it's multiplication. The opposite of multiplication, or the inverse of multiplication, is division. So to get that W by itself, I am going to divide by L and H. And this might seem really weird that I can do that both at the same time, but since the L and the H are both being multiplied by the W, I can do it at the same time. And whatever I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other in order to keep that equation balanced. So, and this is what I mean by less math. Instead of having to jump to your calculator and type some math in there for dividing, we just have these variables. And I cannot divide V by L and H if I have no idea what V, L, or H are. But I do know that over on this side of my equation, that my L divided by L cancels out to be 1. H divided by H cancels out to be 1. And I'm going to take that off to the side here and show you that. L divided by L, that's not an L, let's try again, is equal to 1. And H divided by H is also equal to 1. Just make that a little bit more of an obvious one. So over here with my equation, I'm left with W is equal to, and I just flip that around, V divided by LH. Volume divided by the length times the height. And that, my friends, we have it. That W is isolated. There's no more math involved because, again, I don't know any of those numbers. So that is me expressing that equation in terms of W. Well, sorry, expressing W in terms of V, H, and L.